Hello friends, welcome to P.Bright Academy. Today we'll be discussing the part 3 of ISRO VSSC Pharmacist Exam with detailed explanation. So the exam was conducted on December 2017. We'll go to the first question. Among the following preparation, which one will be the most irritating to the eye? We have different options here. Purified water, 0.7% NaCl, 0.9% NaCl solution, and 1% NaCl solution. The right answer is purified water. So the most irritating to the eye, why purified water is the option here, right option here. This is because it might contain different impurities, unwanted impurities in purified water, which might be a reason why it is causing irritation to the eye. Whereas all other preparations, you can see here NaCl preparation, we have different concentration. All these preparations are actually used as ophthalmic preparations for the use in eyes. Okay, they can be either sterile, liquid, semi-solid, or solid preparations which have either one or more pharmaceutical ingredients, basically applied on the conjunctiva or conjunctival sac or eyelids in order to have different pharmaceutical effect. The most important point here is the isotonic solution that is used in ophthalmic drops will contain a concentration of 0.9% of sodium chloride. So different concentrations are available for eye drops, which can range from 0.5 to 1.8%. Okay, all these sodium chloride preparations are used in the treatment of eye to reduce the swelling. So the action, how it works is, the sodium chloride, it can draw the fluid out of cornea. That is, it can withdraw the fluid from cornea in the case of swelling, okay, and thereby it can reduce the swelling by withdrawing the water or fluid from the cornea. The pH of ophthalmic drops is around 7.4. We'll go to the next question. Bubble point test is done to determine. We have different options here. Surface tension of liquid in capillary tubes, the viscosity of liquid in ampoules, the pH of 1% solution, volume of solution stored in a specific container. The right answer for this is surface tension of the liquid in capillary tube. So what is bubble point test and where it is used? It is a method used for the validation of a sterilization process. We know there are different methods of sterilization. One of the important method is by membrane filter. So for this validation of membrane filters, or in order to check the integrity of this membrane filter, we are performing this particular test, okay, which is bubble point test. So bubble point test will give us an idea about the membrane integrity, or also it's a validation method. So you'll be able to determine various defects, minor defects in the various filters, such as out of size, pores, etc. This is actually a non-destructive method for the determination of membrane filter integrity. If you look at this membrane filters, you'll be able to find that they are made up of small pores, and each of these pores we can consider as a capillary. So each capillary will have a capillary effect. Along with that, it can also have a surface tension. So the liquid present within this capillary is held together because of two effects. One is the surface tension, and the other is a capillary effect, because of which the liquid inside this particular pore is held together, or it does not move from that place. Okay, and by applying a particular pressure, you'll be able to move this liquid out of that particular pore. That pressure is called as bubble point pressure. So it is a minimum pressure required to force air through the wet filter, that is removing the liquid from that pore. Okay, and this particular pressure is known as a bubble point pressure. and this method is used for the validation of membrane filter integrity. Okay, that means how efficient the membrane filter is. Moving on to the next question. As per GMP, permitted limit of solid content in water for injection is, we have different options here: 100 ppm, 1 ppm, 0.7 ppm, 10 ppm. The right answer for this is 10 pm. 10 ppm. ppm stands for parts per million. So we know that parenteral preparations contain various vehicles, right? So we'll discuss what are the different vehicles that is used for the preparation of parenterals. Okay. The main advantage of using parenteral preparations, or we know that they are injections, right? The main advantage is that it will have a rapid onset of action, and the other most important is it can bypass the first pass metabolism, that is a metabolism happening in the liver. So what are the different vehicles used in this parenteral preparations? We'll go through one by one. First is purified water. It is prepared by various methods such as distillation, reverse osmosis, or ion exchange. All these vehicles which is used in the preparation of parenterals, all is having pH of around 5 to 7. So we have different vehicles. We'll go through one by one. Okay, first one is purified water. Second is water for injection. Then we have sterile water for injection, bacteriostatic water for injection, sterile water for irrigation, sterile water for inhalation. So up to here we know that it is having as a parenteral vehicle is used in the parenteral preparations. Okay, so we'll go to the total solid present in these vehicles used. Okay, so in purified water you will find around 10 ppm, which is around 0.001 percentage of the total solid. Same is the case of water for injection. The total solid content should be around 10 ppm, which is around 0.001 percentage. Okay, and this was a question asked. As per GMP, permitted limit of solid content in water for injection is 10 ppm. Okay, we'll go through the other options also. Sterile water for injection, it is actually prepared by reverse osmosis. Water for injection is prepared by distillation, and here the sterile water for injection, the total solid contents depend upon the volume. So if it is less than 30 ml, the total solid should be around 0.004 percentage. If it is between 30 to 100 ml, the total solid concentration should be around 0.003 percentage. And if it is 100 and more than 100 ml, the percentage should be around 0.002 percentage. So first two, that is the purified water and water for injection. The purified water, water for injection, and sterile water for injection, all should be pyrogen free. Okay, but in particular water for injection and sterile water for injection is having a limit. It should be around or less than 0.25 endotoxin unit per ml. Okay, in the case of water for injection and sterile for water for injection. In purified water, they are not mentioned anything because the amount can vary. Okay, the first one, the purified water and water for injection, they are both non-sterile, but sterile water for injection is fully sterile. Okay, they are used for the preparation of reconstituted solid. Sterile water for injection is used for the preparation of reconstituted solid. The water for injection and purified water, they are used for making, if it is purified water, then we know that non-sterile products can be prepared by using purified water. But water for injection, it is used for making parenterals, and during the process of sterilization, during this process, the water will be, it will undergo sterilization. Next is bacteriostatic water for injection. This method is used, deionization method is used for the preparation of bacteriostatic water for injection. All this should be pyrogen free, as well as they should be sterile, totally sterile. Okay, and bacteriostatic water for injection is used for the constitution of sterile solids. So sterile solids are prepared by using bacteriostatic water for injection. Okay, And then we have other preparations that are such as sterile water for irrigation. This is basically used for making irrigation products. And then we have sterile water for inhalations. Okay, this is prepared is used for the preparation of inhalation products. These are the different vehicles used in this particular formulation. Now let's go on to the next question. License for wholesale of drugs specified in Schedule C and C1 is issued in form. We have different options: 20A, 20B, 21B, 22A. So the right answer for this is 21B. So this schedule is always a very interesting area, especially for different competitive exams. Always you can expect a question from this particular session, that is schedules, different types of schedules, and the forms which we are using for either the sale, import, manufacture of different drugs. All these forms are also important, which is coming under the Drugs and Cosmetics Act. So we'll go through what are the different forms. Okay, so license for wholesale of drug is specified in Schedule C and C1 is issued in form 21B. Okay, so what are the different forms available? We know that there is a form available for import of drugs. There are forms available for sale of drugs, for manufacturing of drugs, which are related to the drug inspector. So different forms are available, and the numbers related to these forms are also important. So if you are talking about import of drugs, we know that we have different forms such as form 8 and form 9, and the license which we will get will be in form 10. Okay, similarly, if you take the sale of drugs, most important, they are given in form 19. Different numbers are related to form 19. We'll discuss that in detail, but the license you will get it in the form of form 20 or form 21, depending upon various factors that we'll see. Okay, then there is manufacturing of drugs. If it is for non-biological, it is form 24, and if it is for biologicals, we know that it is 27. Okay, and then related to drug inspectors, there are different forms such as form 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, and when you're talking about manufacturing of drugs, so 24 is the form, and the license which we get will be in form 25. Okay, that is for non-biologicals. And if it is biologicals, the form will be on 27, but the license which we are getting will be 28. Okay, and for both of this, the renewal will be given through form 26. So here we'll discuss in particular sale of drugs. Okay, different forms which is related to the sale of drugs, because this was a question asked, not all this other forms. Okay, we'll go to the sale of drugs. So there are different forms available for sale of drugs, right? So sale of drugs other than those specified in Schedule C, C1 and X. So for the sale of drugs other than those specified in C, C1 and X, we are taking form 19. Both for retail as well as for wholesale, we are using form 19. Okay, and you will get the license. If it is for retail, it will be 20, and for wholesale, the license will be in form 20B. So if we'll go to the other one, so next is drugs specified in Schedule C and C1 but not in Schedule X. Okay, so other than Schedule X, if it is specifically for C and C1 category, that is biological and special products, the application form will be 19. Okay, for both retail and wholesale, but the license when we obtain, it will be there as 21 in the case of retail, and for wholesale it is 21B. So this is confusing a bit. So drugs other than those related to C, C1 and X, you will get the license will be as 20 for retail, and for wholesale it will be 20B. Okay, but for drugs specifically for C and C1, not for X. So application form is the same. So all this have the same application form, which is 19, but the license number will change. Okay, the license number will be different. So in the case of this one, that is drugs specified in C and C1, which is biological and special products, and not the habit forming drugs, which is Schedule X, the license for retail, you'll be getting it as 21. Okay, and for wholesale it will be 21B. Okay, next, drugs, if it is specified in Schedule X, we have to apply using form 19C. Both for retail or wholesale, it is form 19C, and we'll get the license for retail. Drugs specified in Schedule X will get the license as 20F, and if it is for wholesale, then the license you will get as 20G. Okay, so the difference you have to notice and study, right? So drug specified in Schedule X, the form is 19C, but for retail, the license you will be getting as 20F, and for wholesale, you'll be getting it as 20G. So if you are doing the sale from motor vehicle other than drugs, other than C and C1, for that you have to apply using a form which is 19AA, and for homeopathic medicines, for the sale, you have to apply using the form 19B. Moving on to the next question. In capsules, rotofill is used to fill. We have different options here. The right answer, as you can see, is the pellets. Okay, it is used to fill the pellet. There are different machines which is used for the used in capsule manufacturing. First one is rotor shot. So rotor shot is used for the sorting of filled capsules. Next, rotofill, that was the question. Okay, this is used to fill the pellets in hard gelatin capsules. Okay, next there is aquafill. This machine is used to fill powders in hard gelatin capsules, and aquagel is to fill powder in soft gelatin capsule. Rotoville is a machine which is used to weigh the various capsules. Okay, so it's more like a capsule weighing machine. So these are the different machines which is used in the capsule manufacture. So we have to study what is the purpose of these machines and what it does. Okay, that is the main point which we have to study. So these are the questions that we have discussed today. So friends, please follow us more for educational videos related to pharmacy competitive exams. Don't forget to subscribe our channel P.Bright Academy. We are also in Facebook, so you can follow us on Facebook. And thank you for your support. Take care.